What a weekend, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful weekend to be a Real Madrid fan. Now, as you guys know, yesterday we beat Villarreal 3-1. We were back at first place, and in yesterday's video I mentioned that, by tomorrow we'll go back to second place because, well, it's expected that Barcelona is going to be Sevilla. let's get a bit of the close up. This right here is what I call a work of art. This is some Leonardo da Vinci, some Picasso, just some beauty, bro, just some absolute beauty. But before we get into anything, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're currently at 21 subscribers, road to 50 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Comment down your thoughts in the comment section below. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Now, an unfortunate way, for Barcelona to go back into second place, because as I said earlier, I for one thought that, we would go back to second place, considering that Barcelona was playing Sevilla, who would not be that hard of a game. But then we look at their lineup. There's no Lamine Yamal. There's no Rafinha. By the way, Lamine Yamal, we need to talk about this guy. This brother has had another groin injury. Let's be real. You know it. I know it. Nobody believes that shit. He does not have a groin injury. They're just trying to scam the national team, the Spanish national team, so that he doesn't have to play and he's in better form once the international break is done. And even if it's true, that's kind of crazy if you think about it, because Hansi Flick is pulling strings with Nicky Nicole getting her to do shit to him. Wherever he does his stuff. But not that it matters. Barcelona lose 4-1 now. The GOAT of Barcelona, the absolute GOAT, this legend. We all, as a collective, need to get on our knees and thank this brother, Mr. Ronald Araujo. Look at that little smile on his face. Isn't it cute? Isn't it just adorable the way he commits a foul that led to a penalty for Sevilla, of course, in the 13th minute. And yeah, we had Sanchez pull up. That's 1-0 in the 13th minute. Then 36th minute, we had Romero scoring another goal. To be honest, I don't think Sevilla were as good as they should have been, because they could have scored like 7 goals this game. They had so many chances, so many opportunities to, score. They just did not capitalize on it. They just did not, make that final connection and just score. But we take what we get. We deadass just take what we get. 36th minute, we have Mr. Romero scoring the second goal, and then just before halftime, Rashford scores an absolute banger. I mean, it was a pretty good goal in my opinion. Like, I think the guy is, finding his footing in the club. Of course, as we know, he was pretty shit early on, but then, the Champions League performance, and now this, I was like, yeah, maybe we see a draw, or, they make a comeback, 3-2 Barcelona, and yeah, that's it. Because I expect Barcelona to beat, it seemed like Sevilla, considering that they're not as good, to be honest. But no. Sevilla was on some other level of haram ball with the defense. The absolute defense, bro. This back line, I don't care what the ratings say, this back line was defending like their life mattered. Their life was on the line. Bro, this guy, Diplodocus, what's his name? Oh my days. Odysseus. Oh, that's a hard name. Odysseus Vlachodimos. Odysseus Vlachodimos. What a name. Damn. Hey, where is he from? I didn't even have a look. Greece. Oh, I'm not surprised. That's a tough name. This guy was on some other smoke too. Of course, we had Leva missing a penalty. You know, that could have led to somewhat of a comeback, but we take what we get. We had Carmona scoring in the 90th minute, and out of nowhere they give 8 more minutes, you know, as added time. And then we had Adams scoring in the 6th minute of added time. What a game. Though Barcelona had, you know, most of the possession, they had more shots, they just could not convert it into goals, and that is where they really suffered, bro. They really suffered. But to be honest, so many players were just ghosts this game. Dani Olmo, never saw him. Ferran Torres, never saw him. De Jong, never saw him. Pedri was about, he was there here and there, and not as much, like his presence was not as much as it usually is, but we take it. You know, Rashford was standing out a lot, and Leva, Leva was there, but yeah. The GOAT of Barcelona, Mr. Ronaldo, and of course this guy, Shazwan Sauce, Wojciech Szczesny. Man, it was great to see his goalkeeping. You know, I think we have the next Ter Stegen on our hands, you know. And I say ours, it's not even my club. I do not care. But I think we have another up-and-coming goal for Barcelona that I am so looking forward to. You know, just watching him every day. Man, this guy is goated. This guy is unreal. But to be honest, bro, as a Madrid fan, I must admit, whenever a team plays Barcelona, and let's be real, it goes both ways. Barcelona fans do too. Whenever, you know, either team plays another team, we pretend as if the other team is, you know, Barcelona or Real Madrid, as if every game is an El Clasico. The hate watch is unreal, because last week, you know, I saw my whole feed blowing up 5-2, 5-2, 5-2. And then, well, they had a 2-1, you know, during the week, but it was a questionable 2-1 because, you know, the offside call and stuff. But now we have a 4-1 on our hands. Same goal difference, by the way. Same goal difference. We lost by 3, they lose by 3. And to be honest, Barcelona had so many chances to, you know, score, so many chances that they just did not capitalize on. The thing is, if Sevilla capitalized on their chances and, you know, their opportunities to score too, bro, the score would have been like 8-1, 7-1, some shit like that. But Bears, bro, like 4-1 from Sevilla at home. Unreal work. And I think, you know, Hansi Flick's tactic has kind of backfired at him, because, you know, he had their main star, their key player, Mr. Lamine Yamal, and also the GOAT of Barcelona right now, Rafinha, who's injured. I mean, he's injured, so you can't, you know, make an excuse for him. But the reason that he had to keep Yamal on the bench is because if he doesn't, then, well, it just looks suspicious that, oh, he plays the final, you know, match day of La Liga, but then when it comes to international, he's just not there. But I need to look at something. I need to. Ooh, show me just this. Wow. Let's get a little zoom on that, yeah? Ooh. Where's Atletico? 8! Damn, y'all are ass. But this right here, this puts a smile on my face. Ooh, 21-19. What a beautiful way to go into the international battle. The league is done. The league is basically over. That's ridiculous. Yeah. The league is done, bro. And especially with Mbappe, bro, he scored in every single game that he's played. This guy, how many games? 8 games, 9 goals, 2 assists. That's 11 GAs in 8 matches of La Liga. In La Liga alone. Oh my days, bro. Have some mercy on these guys. He's on a crazy roll right now, to be honest. He is on an unreal roll. But yeah, that's all for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Is the league actually over, or does Barcelona actually recover from this embarrassing loss to Sevilla this weekend? And yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, more content coming your way. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.